What if I told you that a single event in 2025 could shake the entire global economy, turning ordinary people into overnight millionaires while rewriting the financial destiny of a nation that has waited decades for redemption? The shocking truth is unfolding right now, and the world's eyes are locked on Iraq. The Iraqi dinar revaluation, something long dismissed as a rumor or a dream, is suddenly being discussed in serious financial circles. And the signals coming from Baghdad, Washington, and global markets suggest something massive is brewing beneath the surface. Imagine this. For years, investors and citizens have watched the dinar crawl at one of the lowest currency values on Earth. But now, whispers of policy reforms, oil-backed strategies, and foreign investment surges have given birth to one of the most talked-about financial comebacks of the century. This isn't just another headline. It's a potential turning point that could alter wealth structures around the globe. Iraq, a country once devastated by conflict and corruption, is standing at the crossroads of economic rebirth, and the Dinar RV of 2025 might just be the catalyst that transforms it all. Global analysts are already buzzing. Major outlets are reporting strange movements in Iraq's reserves, banking frameworks, and cross-border agreements. The central bank's recent tightening of monetary policies, combined with foreign currency auctions and new partnerships with Gulf nations, signals that Iraq is preparing for something monumental. But what makes this moment different from all the previous years of speculation? Experts say the difference lies in timing and political will. Iraq's government has finally begun implementing the International Monetary Fund's recommended reforms, adjusting interest rates, stabilizing the black market exchange gap, and integrating digital payment systems that bring transparency to the once shadowed financial sector. Meanwhile, oil prices remain stable, and Iraq's production output is hitting multi-year highs. These conditions create the perfect storm for a revaluation that could finally align the dinar with its true economic potential. For investors watching this movement, every speech, every update, and every government report feels like a countdown to history. The emotional tension is real. People who once gave up on the idea of an RV are now paying attention again. Whether this transformation happens overnight or gradually, one thing is clear. The Iraqi Dinar RV 2025 could be the moment that changed everything. Before we dive deeper, hit that like button, share this video, and make sure you're subscribed, because what we're about to uncover could redefine how you see global finance forever. Let's step inside the reality of this unfolding story. The Iraqi dinar's potential revaluation isn't just about numbers on a screen. It's about national pride, regional strategy, and a government finally taking control of its financial narrative. For years, Iraq's economy was shackled by sanctions, war, and political instability, making any talk of a currency reset seem like fantasy. But as we enter 2025, the foundations tell a different story. Iraq's foreign reserves have reached record levels, over $100 billion according to recent reports, marking the strongest position the country has held since the early 2000s. This stability is backed by oil, exports that continue to thrive even amid OPEC+ adjustments, and new trade deals with China, India, and Turkey that open the floodgates for non-oil revenue. The Central Bank of Iraq has also adopted new digital protocols to control inflation and strengthen the dinar's buying power domestically. The introduction of international banking standards has helped Iraq reconnect with the global financial system. And for the first time in decades, foreign banks are expressing confidence in the Iraqi market. These are not random coincidences. They are deliberate, strategic moves signaling preparation for a currency shift. Still, many skeptics argue that the RV remains a myth, saying that currency values don't just skyrocket overnight. Yet history has proven that major revaluations can and do happen under specific circumstances. Look at post-war Germany, post-conflict Kuwait, or the economic turnaround in South Korea decades ago. Each case began with political stability, a resource-backed economy, and international support. Iraq now checks all three boxes. Meanwhile, social media has become a battleground for theories and insider reports. Some claim that private contracts are already being tested at higher rates, while others believe it's all speculation until the central bank makes an official move. But something undeniable is happening. Iraq's leadership is speaking more confidently about currency sovereignty, market reforms, and the need for a fair exchange rate that represents Iraq's real wealth. Financial experts suggest that even a modest revaluation could ripple across the Middle East, boosting Iraq's purchasing power, increasing investor confidence, and strengthening trade routes. It could also reshape foreign exchange markets as investors reposition themselves ahead of what they believe might be the biggest financial story of the decade. Whether you've been following the dinar for years or just tuned in now, one fact remains. Change is happening faster than most people realize. If the 2025 Dinar RV comes to pass, it won't just affect investors. It will impact global trade balances, dollar dominance, and regional alliances. This isn't hype. It's a wave building momentum, and soon, it might crash into the reality we all live in. Now, let's connect the dots and ask the ultimate question. What happens if the Iraqi dinar truly revalues in 2025? Imagine millions of Iraqis suddenly empowered with stronger purchasing power, government budgets doubling in strength, and foreign investors flooding into Baghdad to capitalize on infrastructure and technology expansion. The shockwaves wouldn't just hit Iraq, they'd reverberate through the global financial ecosystem. The US dollar, euro, and neighboring currencies would all feel the tremor as new wealth channels open up. Gulf economies might pivot toward Iraq as a strategic trading partner, while Western corporations could view the nation as the next frontier for emerging market growth. But amid all the excitement, responsible voices remind us of one crucial truth. Patience and research are essential. A currency revaluation isn't just a button press. It's a multi-layered process requiring economic balance, government coordination, and international approval. Iraq's path is undeniably heading upward, but investors must separate verified news from speculation. Recent months have shown official meetings between Iraqi ministers and IMF officials, discussions about stabilizing cross-border transfers, and steps to curb dollar smuggling that once drained the economy. These actions are not random. They are part of a synchronized plan to elevate the dinar's value responsibly. Meanwhile, Iraq's youth-driven tech boom, energy sector reforms, and investment-friendly policies hint at a country preparing for an economic renaissance. Even as some dismiss the RV narrative, the undeniable data shows an economy in transformation, moving from survival to sovereignty. Whether the Dinar RV triggers a massive financial reawakening or a gradual realignment, one thing is sure. It represents hope for millions who've held faith for years. And beyond the numbers lies a deeper story, a nation reclaiming its dignity, rewriting its financial identity, and showing the world that rebirth is possible even after decades of uncertainty. The world might soon witness history, one dinar at a time. As we wrap up, here's your call to action. If you found this video eye-opening, hit the like button right now, share this story with others who follow the Iraqi dinar journey, and subscribe for daily insights into what's next for global currencies. Your engagement helps keep real financial truth alive. Stay informed, stay alert, and remember, sometimes the quietest economic movements end up becoming the loudest turning points in history.